All right, so I'm officially in Salt Lake City, Utah. If you don't know, I actually used to live here for like a really long time, so it has like a special place in my heart. I love the city so much. I'm gonna start off by going to my all-time favorite brewery in the city, which is called Fisher, so I will show you that.
Okay, so like I said earlier, I'm at Fisher Brewery, which is like, if you're gonna come to one brewery at all of Salt Lake City, I would definitely say this is the one to come to. It's my favorite, and I was here probably like at least once a week when I lived in the area. It just has like a good vibe, and they always have like a food truck outside, so it's definitely worth stopping at. One thing you know about Utah in general is that breweries, unless they're like a restaurant, are 21 plus. So even if you're like 85, they're still gonna check your ID. So like, don't be weirded out by that, and don't come if you're not 21, and don't bring your kids because they're not allowed here. So one of the beers they're known for is their Fallen Leaves Lager, and like every single fall they come out with it, and I just happen to be here at the exact time that it's here. It's probably my all-time favorite, and it's definitely worth trying. It's kind of like an Oktoberfest style, and it is so good.
They also always have a food truck here, and right now it's like a Mexican fusion food truck, so I got 2 tacos and nachos, and I am so excited about them.
All right, so I got 2 beer braised tacos and the nachos. I didn't get anything on the nachos. I just got them like as they are, and the sour cream is chaotic because I put that on there. They gave me like a little squeeze thing, so that don't let that reflect on it, but it looks so good.
That is so good.
Right, this is like the smallest taco in the world, but it's the most stuffed taco I have ever seen. I do not know how I'm gonna go about this. Oh, it's really good.
So today I'm actually driving up Little Cottonwood Canyon. It's this like beautiful canyon just outside of Salt Lake City, and it's home to like a bunch of like hiking trails, like rock climbing areas and like ski resorts and all that kind of stuff. I used to spend a lot of time up here because I used to live like literally down the street from this. So I'm kind of excited to get back up here. I haven't been here in like well over a year, and I've heard the aspens have started to change right now. So I'm so excited to see that. Also, if you do this one, just know there could be explosives on it. They use these for like doing like avalanche control and stuff, but I guess some of them don't go off. So stay on the trail. And if you see those, like maybe don't touch them. So the trail I'm doing today is called Davenport Hill. It's a 4-mile round trip hike with like 1,400 feet of gain, I believe. But don't let the hill part fool you. It is like a 10,000 plus foot mountain. So just something to keep in mind if you're gonna do it and you haven't been hiking at like elevation or anything. You're gonna be getting up pretty high. The first half of the trail actually kind of just like follows this road right up in like the ski resort area. But once you get a little ways in, it becomes like a more narrow trail. And then it just winds its way up this like really narrow like single track trail all the way to the top of the mountain. So unfortunately, this is a shorter trip to Salt Lake City for me, but if I were visiting to like Leaf Peep specifically, I would definitely drive up Big Cottonwood Canyon and take that to Guardsman's Pass around to Park City. That's definitely like the most iconic fall drive out here. And if you can only do like one fall activity out here, I would definitely say that is 100% worth it. Good morning. Today I'm in Snowbasin Ski Resort. I was actually planning on doing like a completely different hike today, and like all the weather apps said the weather was going to be like perfectly fine and stuff. But then as soon as I got to like the area, there's just like crazy storm clouds everywhere. So I'm just doing a short little hike today at the actual resort, just trying to check out some of the fall colors. So I'm not actually going anywhere in particular. I just chose like a random trail here, but it's kind of like Halloween-y and it's kind of cool. All right, so right now we're at Brighton Ski Resort. We're hiking up to Lake Mary. It's one of the most popular hikes in like the entire like Big Cottonwood Canyon, but it is so beautiful and the fall colors are peaking right now in late September. So we're gonna go head up there. All right, so about 1 mile into the Lake Mary Trail, you come to this cross section in the hike. You can go to the left where it goes to Lake Mary, but I prefer going to the right towards Twin Lakes. It also goes to Lake Mary, but it's a much less popular side, and it is super beautiful. So I've hiked this trail like, I'm not exaggerating, probably like 30 times. I've gone by that cabin like a million times, and normally it's like locked shut, but today it was open, and I was tempted to go inside, but it was like full of men. Like men everywhere. Like
a tremendous amount of men.
So many men. No offense to men. Men are great, but I don't really want to go in like a tiny cabin with a bunch of men. So I bypassed it.
There was men outside of it, there was men inside of it, and then there was men all over.
Men everywhere. All right, so a little tip if you do this, you can go the way that I went, which I showed you. If you keep going towards Twin Lake, you can make it into a loop and see a second lake. And then the pass from like Lake Mary to Twin Lakes is never very busy and it's super beautiful. So I would definitely recommend going that way. I can't speak, but I would definitely recommend going that way.
Yeah.
Okay, now that the hike is done, I think that means it's time to go get a beer. So we're at RoHa Brewery right now. This one and Fisher are my two all-time favorites in the entire Salt Lake area. There's a lot of breweries to choose from out here, but I would definitely recommend this one and Fisher if you can only go to like one or two. Okay, so I am here on October 1st, so obviously I got their Oktoberfest style beer and it's really good. But honestly, like I used to come here all the time when I lived in Salt Lake City and I haven't had a single bad beer from them. So like anything you get is gonna be good, but the Oktoberfest is really good if you happen to be here during this time of year.
All right, and I got the Lederhosen or Lederhausen, I don't know how to say it, but it's their pale ale that I guess it's kind of similar to like an Oktoberfest, but it's a little bit more on the pale ale side. And honestly, it's pretty good.
All right, so 1 block from RoHa is a Japanese grocery store called Japan Sage. I definitely recommend visiting if you like Japanese food. They have like everything you could ever imagine there and it is so good. So we're actually going to a concert tonight. It's actually the main reason we've been staying in like the Salt Lake City area for so long. God, sorry. Someone like pulled out right in front of us as I was filming that. Just be careful if you ever come to Utah. The drivers here are insane. But anyway, like I was saying, we're going to a concert tonight. So that's like the main reason we've been in this area for so long. So I am super excited for that.
There's like one of the hardest things about living on the road is not like being able to go to shows and like other little events.
It's honestly so hard to plan like
Yeah.
when a band's coming to town and we're like halfway across the country and we're like, well, we're not gonna make it to that. But we happen to be in this area at the exact time we need. So it's perfect timing, honestly.
And like we've always gone to like shows, like it's been kind of a big part of our life. So not
since we were like
having,
kids together.
Yeah, so like not having that like kind of option has been kind of weird. So it is nice to like finally be going to a show tonight.
Sorry, everyone's literally nuts on these roads right now, so we're like kind of panicking. So I can't play the audio from the concert because I don't want to get copyright claimed, but I saw the Story So Far and Neck Deep and they were both so good. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I would love it if you'd like this video and subscribe to my channel. As always, I'll leave all the AllTrails links in the description below for all the hikes I featured in this video. Thank you so much for watching, and definitely tune in next week for next week's half-planned adventure.